Alright, so I wanted to do something a little bit different, and I've been thinking about getting back into these for a while, but it's been some time. I used to stream Phasmo very frequently, as you may be aware. I've got, what, about 600 hours into this game? Um, a lot of hours. So I've been wanting to do these weekly challenges, and I don't think I've ever actually streamed one of them. So the weekly challenge is basically a custom set of rules that has to be completed on one map 3 times, and it resets every week. I don't know what day, but that's fine. So it's neat. It gives you a preset of items. You can't lose your items. You can't lose any of your own stuff. You're not bringing your own stuff. So there's basically no risk to trying these. So for this one, apparently this is hide and seek seeker. There's a very quiet ghost hiding somewhere, and can you find it? And it's on the high school. So we're gonna give it a shot. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully there's some evidence. Not all of these challenges come with evidence. And I don't know. We'll get lucky with that. Maybe we won't. I have a decently strong knowledge of the game. But the ones that like don't have any evidence at all, I would probably get roasted on. We have a bunch of tier 3 stuff, so that's cool. It's a tier 2 spirit box, but that's fine. This is actually pretty good, so. Night Owl, what's up? How's it going? And we start with full sanity, which is also good. Do we have a breaker? It's upstairs. So all that I really care about in this is finding the ghost. So it's possible that because this is hide and seek seeker, that the ghost's activity level might be down a bit to try and conceal it a little bit better. I really don't know. So we'll jump into it and see what we can find. We don't have a single cursed object. Or am I missing something here? Nope, we don't. You know what? That actually makes sense. Because that might make it a little bit too easy, maybe? I don't know. I should have flipped the light switch, see if the breaker's on by default. But since I have full sanity, it could be a little bit before the ghost actually hunts. I guess if it were the opposite, if it were hide and seek and I needed to hide, then it'd probably start you with like 0 sanity and the ghost would be hunting right now and then rip me, basically. Okay, so breaker's on. I guess now I just need to go around and kind of listen and... maybe get lucky with a phone ringing or something, or I don't know. Or some running water. Because the last thing that I want to do is actually, like, check every single room with the camera for orbs or something like that. Because that would take absolutely forever. Turn a couple of lights on. Wait, was that a flash of lightning down there? Yeah, it must have been. I just heard something get thrown. Was that in here? It was off to my right. Nothing looks thrown in here. I don't know how I would even tell in some of these rooms, though. It's not really anything in there to be thrown. It could be one of these classrooms in this hallway. It could be one of them up front here. Are you here? This camera's freaking huge. And again, I don't know if this ghost is going to be giving off any evidence at all. I don't know what the settings are, the fine-tuned settings for this mode. Well, one thing's for sure is that none of those rooms have orbs, at least. So let's head back outside. Grab a couple more things. That way when I do at least find the room, I don't have to run as far. See what my sanity's at too, because I've spent a bit of time in the dark. And I do have sanity pills. Oh, I haven't lost anything. Actually, that's that's interesting. I guess I'm just gonna take a couple of things in right now. I don't know where to put them other than like staging them at the front of the hallway. But it was definitely off to the right. Unless the sound was like above me, but that would be kind of weird, I guess. I don't know. I don't know how my sanity was still at 100, though. I've definitely been in the dark a bit. Unless the rules for how sanity gets used is different from when I last played. It's been a while since I've, like, really played this game, I guess. Halfway wondering if it was upstairs somehow. I don't know, though. Could try a couple of rooms with the spirit box. Just go bit by bit there. It's one of the challenge then. Oh yeah. It's gotta be. I wonder if the paramic would be useful here. Thermo actually would be really useful here. And since it's the tier 3, all I have to do is hold it now. And it just auto-refreshes. That's one of the changes with the newer update, and it's a really good one. So I was like in the gym when I heard it throw something. Yeah, I turned this light on. Oh, it's in here. It's freezing like hell in here. Okay then. Huge room. That kind of sucks. I guess I'll just leave the book here. I don't know where the hell to put dots in a room this big, but... But hey, we got freezing at least, so that's cool. Wait, was that an orb just, like, immediately in here? Or part of the dots? Oh, there's an orb right there, too. Okay, cool. Revenant, Yurei, Hantu, or Onryo? Okay. Don't have a good way to make it hunt. Where did I put that camera? It's right here. This room's just way too big. That's gonna be the difficult part of this. Fortunately, there's a couple of ways that we can... If it's not obvious during a hunt, there's a couple of ways that we can deduce it from here. Revenant would be super obvious, and honestly, even... Why is it still 100? Okay, then. So what am I not looking for? I'm not gonna get EMF. Okay. Let me bring in a spirit box. I have a permanent spot for the lighter now. That's good. Wait a minute. There's no smudge. This is... It's a freaking candle. I don't have smudge. Okay. Well, that's not the worst thing. I don't have crucifix either. Okay. Well, we might be getting an on-Rio test then. Even at 100%. I don't care if the ghost kills me. My job right now is only to figure out what it is. How is my sanity still 100%? What is going on with this? Are you here? Where are you? How old are you? What do you want? Are you close? Okay, well, that was easy. The spirit box, it's an on-Rio. And that's that. Challenge 1 of 3 completed. Doesn't seem like a terribly difficult challenge if my sanity is just gonna stay at 100 and I can just get all the evidence super fast. But it's not always gonna be that easy. Because it's a huge place.
Welcome back. There's some jobs ready for you.
Yeah, I don't really care about the objectives and stuff. Round 2, let's go.
Alright, we're here. Look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the investigation.
I think the thermo is probably a little bit more useful. EMF's good too, but I'm gonna take the thermo and EMF instead of the camera this time. Breaker's on the right stairwell, so that's good. Wait, so usually with these challenges, it's consistently the same item. Or in this case, consistently not an item, I guess. That's fine. Just wanted to double check. Of course, I'm not sure where the monkey paw even spawns. It might be here, but I know the voodoo doll is on that bench. Okay, breaker's on. The worst part about this is just like needing to kind of blindly explore. And this map is so huge that it's really kind of an inconvenience for single player. That's sunset, though. Burn in the sky. I'm probably not gonna get lucky twice in a row. Like, the only reason that I found it or knew a general area the last time was because I heard it throw something. And like that's kind of what I want here, because I really don't want to have to just go room to room checking temperatures, because that's just awful. I mean, I guess I can just leave it on while I walk around. But no, that's still awful. I don't like that. Conversely, if I stay more firmly in the dark this time, maybe I actually get some more activity? I don't know. Because, like, my sanity didn't drop at all, which seemed very odd to me. Unless that's just... I don't know. That itself, I guess, could be part of the settings. Like, maybe you just don't lose sanity. Which means that the ghost just isn't going to be very active, and it definitely won't ever hunt. Maybe that's what this challenge is. Which would actually be, like, a complete safe mode. And it makes sense that there's no cursed object then, because you can't force a hunt to draw it out. That's supposed to be hiding. That wouldn't make any sense. The lighting down there looks so weird with that sunset just like coming through a window. It actually kind of looked like a figure just standing there. Found it. You know what? If I'm not going to lose sanity, I'm just leaving everything here. I'll come back. It's a ghost guessing it's supposed to be unusually hard to detect for the low activity. Yeah. And like the name of the challenge is hide and seek seeker. So I am the seeker right now trying to find it. So that makes perfect sense. I'm on board with that. I should swap hallway lights here. It's too bad that it's like all the way in the back. It's a little irritating that it's so far away. So I guess we'll find out though, because like I've been in the dark enough right now that if my sanity's still 100, then that'll pretty much confirm the setting for me. Yep, there's just no sanity drop. Okay, so this ghost like can't do anything. It is like literally gonna be unable to hunt. Which means that those sanity pills are useless because you can't take them when you're full. Kind of a troll. You know, like the only reason I'm even commenting on that is because it's the tier 3 sanity, which gives you a speed boost. So like in this case, with the ghost room being like all the way in the back, I can't even run there faster because I can't take the speed boost sanity pills because my sanity's at 100. I've never played with, also, are these 2 rooms or is it just 1? I'm not actually, oh, there's, no, that was just like a weird lighting thing that wasn't an orb. I've never played where you can't lose sanity. So, like, I assume that even ghost events and, like, if the thing tries to touch me, like, it's still not gonna drop. I don't see an orb anywhere. Wonder if we have freezing. Get some dots going. Where are you? Are you here? How old are you? What do you want? Can you give me a sign? Show yourself. Are you a child? Are you angry? How old are you? No freezing, not yet anyway. So are these, I don't think I ever learned, are these the same room? I always felt like they were, but I was never certain. But based on the temps, it looks like it. Where are you? Are you here? How old are you?
An elderly Vic.
An elderly Vic. Okay. So we found the ghost. It was talking to us right around here. So I'm going to move the dots just to get it closer to where I got the response. I don't know if that makes a difference. It might not. But we have Spirit Box. Won't even be able to check if it's a Moroi. Oh, hey. We have dots. I do not have UV with me right now, so I can't check for fingerprints. So what is it down to right now? Wraith, Phantom, Yokai, or Dio? So we can't hunt, so we won't be able to check for Yokai, but the rest of those... Shoot, Dio would actually be really difficult without a hunt as well. Wraith and Phantom we can figure out really easily. I mean, we can just get evidence anyway, so it's not a huge deal. It won't be freezing. Interesting, because that was actually getting so low. So for Wraith, we'll just come back in with Salt. If it walks on the Salt, then it's not a Wraith. And I'm actually going to grab a photo cam, because if I can get a dots photo again... Well, so the idea with the Phantom is that if you take a photo of it during an event, it disappears. I don't know if that makes it disappear in dots as well. Because you can get ghost photos through dots now, but if it's a Phantom through dots, I don't know if it still disappears. I don't know. Yokai, I don't have a clue how to test without it hunting. Dio, I would just have to get lucky. Shoot, I need a couple of things. I'm gonna have to make multiple trips. But I have a spirit box up there, so that's fine. Yokai are supposed to get more aggressive the more that the player's talking around them. So even though it can't hunt, well, can it still trigger a hunt? The ghost probably can't hunt at all in this mode, if I had to guess. So I'm going to go on that assumption, and if I'm wrong and I die, then so be it. But if talking a lot near the yokai makes it suddenly more active, then I can maybe assume it's a yokai. Or I don't know if the yokai's ability is to be able to hunt. But if hunts are disabled... Oh, turn the breaker off. Whatever. That doesn't narrow anything down out of these four. Okay, I did bring salt. It's kind of gone all over this whole room. And we did get salt, so it is not a Dio. I'm sorry, not a Wraith. I didn't bring UV with me, though. Where are you? Are you here? How old are you? What do you want? Are you a Dio? Are you close? Are you angry? Are you here? Where are you? How old are you? What do you want? Are you here? Are you close? Are you angry? Where are you? How old are you? What do you want? Where are you? Are you here? Okay, so the best way that I could check for Dio, would be to either follow it as it walks around in dots, or follow it. Oh, what did I just hear? Follow it after it walks through salt, and try to get the growl out of the spirit box. I think I'm gonna turn the breaker back on too. Maybe not. If I'm not losing sanity, it really doesn't matter. I just liked having the light. The biggest one I'm gonna have a problem with... Also, what is yokai? Or phantom? Wraith. Wraith would be EMF, so we're not gonna get EMF 5. The biggest problem right now is if it's gonna be a yokai. So we might be here for a little while. I do have UV up there. What was I gonna grab? Photocam? And... Wait, I have UV up there. I didn't check the salt after it walked. Oh well. Hold on. Writing would be a Dio. Okay, that's fine. I'm operating under the assumption that I'm not gonna get evidence or that it's gonna be stubborn, but there's really no reason to think that. If it is a writing ghost and it flips the book without, or interacts with the book without writing in it, then it is not a writing ghost. So I can use that as well. Yeah, it walked through the assault, but I wanted to check for footprints though to see if it was going to be UV. Because that's another way that you can get UV evidence. It's not just like handprints on doors or windows anymore. You can actually get footprints out of the salt. Oh, it walked in more salt. I might have to get more salt. It walked in all of it. No. No, it used up all of the salt. Oh, hey. Well, never mind. It's just a phantom. Perfect. Time to go. Case 2 out of 3 solved. This is kind of a baby challenge, I'm not gonna lie. Because unless the ghost can use an ability to somehow hunt, it will not hunt because my sanity's not dropping. No ghost can hunt at 100% sanity except for, I think one of them can use an ability to hunt anyway. I think maybe the demon. So I've never really gone through all of the custom settings. There's probably a toggle for ghosts being able to hunt, and if that's off, then I assume ghost abilities can't even circumvent that. But to be completely honest, I don't know. Okay, cool. Round 2 complete. You can't even do the crucifix because it doesn't spawn us with crucifixes, so there's no point in doing them if I can't complete the objectives anyway.
Welcome back.
Okay, cool.
It's ready for you.
And one more. These don't take too long. I was kind of expecting, like, worst case, depending on settings, like maybe an hour or so. It's just a, you know, a nice little chunk of time. I hate the fog in this game. God damn it. Where's the breaker? My truck is still talking to me. Breaker's upstairs. Fantastic. Still nothing. Not that I expected anything, but it's always good to check. I wonder if maybe the paramic would have been a neat idea to bring in. Alright, now we get to play this fun game again. Called Where the Hell Are You? I don't think I'm going to get an accurate temperature this soon anyway. I don't use the thermo too much anymore, or I haven't anyway the last times that I've played this, but it seems like it still takes a little while to get accurate temperatures throughout a property. Is it actually just in here again? Are you serious? Hold on. 15, 14... 15... Are you... Really? You're a very boring ghost. Alright. Literal same room. I'll leave the flashlight up here too. I can get back. And if it cuts the breaker, at least it's right next door this time. Why is it the same room? These hallways look freaky as hell when there's fog. Completely unnatural. I don't know why I'm even checking. I might try something a little bit different with the dots this time. See if I can maximize some coverage. Can I put them up here? I can, but they go the wrong way. Okay, fine. So right back there it is. How about an orb this time? Okay. Got an orb this time. 2 degrees, 1.8, not quite freezing. Don't know if I'll get it. Are you here? Where are you? How old are you? What do you want? Are you close? Are you angry? Where are you? Are you here? How old are you? That did not last long. There was like no EMF. Are you here? Where are you? How old are you? What do you want? Are you close? Are you angry? Just knocked on the window. I don't have UV to check. .6. Oh, there's freezing. So we have orb and freezing, which is the same 4 that that we had the first time around. Okay, so it's going to be evidence based. Because if we're not going to get a hunt, then well, that means the Revenant's not going to kill us. At least that's good. Yeah, what's up, Dihan? Yeah, I decided to go for the weekly challenge. Thought that would be a nice little way to kind of stay in touch with the game. How you doing, buddy? Okay, so what was it that I could rule out? Won't be EMF. So normally, like if this were a low evidence or a no evidence kind of run, we could check for an Onryo by having it blow out candles. Because then it would hunt after the third one. But since it can't hunt in this mode, that really isn't going to help us. So I am not sure how to, because like the Revenant and Hantu both have very distinct hunting characteristics. The Onryo has that candle thing. The Yurei has a little bit of a physical ability, involving like door slams or something, but I'm not quite sure how to read that. Again, doesn't really matter too much since we can just get all of the evidence in this mode. But if this were like 2 pieces of evidence or 1 piece of evidence, like you could use those characteristics to help figure out what we've got. It took me a long time to gain some degree of familiarity with the characteristics of each ghost. Like there's certain things that are just so obvious to like one ghost or another. And then there's other things that it's like every ghost can do this, but some might do it more often. It's really a very deep game. Like much more so than I had given it credit for a long time. We could still get Spirit Box. Hasn't touched those doors. So, but it's good to watch some spooks. Well, it's pretty good to play some spooks. I mean, if I have to get the other dots, then I have to get the other dots, whatever. Where are you? Are you here? Can you give me a sign? Are you old? Are you a child? Are you an adult? Are you here? What do you want? Are you close? Where are you? Are you here? How old are you? What do you want? Are you close? Are you angry? Are you here? How old are you? What do you want? It's probably not Spirit Box. Probably not. But I can't say for sure. Did it shut the door during the event? But I don't know if that counts as like it touching it. If I'm not gonna get Spirit Box, I can cut the breaker. That jerk. I mean, I kind of need to just wait then. So, like, if it could hunt, -6, holy shit, -7.6, that's like the coldest I've ever seen it in this game. If it could hunt, like I said, Revenant would be super easy to figure out. Like, extremely obvious. No challenge at all, basically. I would know immediately whether it kills me or not. I'm gonna move the dots real quick. Hantu would also be decently obvious. One, because it's so cold in here, it would be fast as frick. But also, the Hantu doesn't speed up while it chases you. It's not a writing ghost, so no spirit box, no writing. We're down to Yurei or Hantu. Because it flipped the book, and if it was going to write in the book, it would have written. If it flips the book and it doesn't write, it's not a writing ghost. So as cold as it is in here, the Hantu would be extremely fast, and it probably wouldn't even be discernible whether or not it's speeding up just because of how fast it is. Wonder if I need to put the dots in the other room. Like, I need one of these two things. Actually, I wonder if it shutting that door during its event indicates Yurei. I'm not super familiar with how the Yurei events work. Or the Yurei abilities with doors. Unfortunately, I don't think that there's a way for me to identify a Hantu just by watching it. If I don't get this last piece of evidence, like, it's gonna have to come down to a physical characteristic of the ghost. And I don't think the Hantu can give anything away outside of a hunt, really. But as we are, like, 99% sure on this challenge, it can't hunt. Bet it's a mimic? Pretty sure it can't be. I mean, I don't know. This game doesn't make sense sometimes. It's extremely unlikely that it's spirit box still. Because, like, I did it right next to the ghost during the event and right after the event and got nothing. And I don't know if just how cold it is indicates Hantu. I don't... Where did that even go? Did you just, like, delete my book? Oh, there it is. Yeah, so definitely not a writing ghost. Are you here? Where are you? How old are you? What do you want? Are you close? Are you angry? Are you here? Where are you? Yeah, I don't think it's going to be Spirit Box. It could just be extremely stubborn, but I don't think it will be. So I needed to, like, knock on a window or something, or touch a door. Or a light switch? I don't know, like... I needed to do something. It's like the only guess that I have right now is not a very strong one. I could try moving the dots into the other room. I mean, it's kicked the book out here a couple of times, and I think the orb is still in here. Yeah, the orb is still right here. I've always liked to put evidence stuff near where the orb is, because the orb kind of indicates, like, its home room, but in this case, the rooms are connected. I don't know if that really matters. I just don't know how long we're gonna have to sit here waiting for dots or for it to knock on a window and check for UV. Salt. I can bring salt up. Because it is walking around a lot, so I can at least get footprints, and if I don't get footprints, then I'll know that it's a Hantu. Oh, it did drop because of the event. So I can lose sanity. I was gonna bring up the other dots too. So if it evented enough, then I could get it to hunt. Problem is, how long have you been waiting and it only did the one event? So like a hunt right now would absolutely tell me what the heck it is. Drop a line there, drop a line there. We'll just do lines all over this classroom. And we have UV. Perfect. So it is a Hantu. I like what I was going for with the dots here, though. Just to, like, have them, like, cover the entire room all at once, basically. So, yeah. Okay, good thing that it didn't event, like, 5 more times and then hunt, because it would have absolutely wrecked me. Would have been Super Speed Demon. Super Speed Hantu. So we've got it selected. So that's that for this weekly challenge. I do want to, I definitely want to do these. Stream them the once a week that they are. And just get right on through it. It's a good way to stay familiar with the game, to still play a game that I really enjoy, try some new things that I wouldn't necessarily try on my own with it. So that's it for this weekly. Hopefully that was fun. I enjoyed it. Hopefully you did too. We'll just keep cycling back and forth. Hopefully everybody enjoyed it. That's Phasmo. It's a good game. It's gone through a lot of changes. It's made a lot of development and completely different from what it was like 4 years ago. But cool. Thanks for watching the weekly. Appreciate it.